Hi all, so I purchased this pet water fountain on Amazon. I just wanted to do a quick review of it for you, just to let you know why we went for this one and how well it's been doing. Okay, so let's jump in and take a closer look. Okay, so I've got my water fountain now unboxed. So what do you actually get supplied with it? So the one that I've gone for comes with some additional filters here, foam filters that go around the pump, and also some activated carbon filters. You can buy it with varying amounts of spares, but don't worry if you do purchase this and at some point in the future you need some additional filters, they are readily available, which is fantastic. So this one that I got is the 74 fluid ounces that it holds, which is 2.2 litres, and that's really going to be great for those extended trips, or where you're going away, basically longer trips away from home, and you need that additional water to keep going. So you have your minimum and maximum mark here, and you also have a vision window here as well, so you can clearly see the level of water in there. So one thing to remember, you do get a little instruction guide here, but it is super simple to use. You essentially just plug it in, turn it on, but you do need to put your filter in for the first time, which goes in this area here. So one thing to remember is to pre-soak these activated carbon filters in a glass of water for 5 minutes before you use it, so that it's not trying to pump water through a dry filter. And then that just sits in like so, that way up. Just show you that again, so that you got it that way, so the flat side goes to the top, and then you just lock that in. But naturally I need to soak that, so I do have one that we've been using, so I will just put that one in, but I just wanted to show you how that goes in and how you use that, and then it just locks close. But I'll put the original filter back in. You also need to just assemble this. So this comes out, this fountain tube here comes out, and it's really straightforward. You just simply just pop that in, and it makes a nice seal there. So again, your pet can use this either drinking from the tray, or they can drink from the fountain. So my little dog drinks from the tray, but naturally if they get used to it, they'll start drinking from the fountain as well. So why would you use one of these? So when we go away for the day and we come back and we can see the water has lots of bits in it, has lots of flies in it, and yes, it's okay, she still drinks, she still gets in the fluids, but this just keeps everything nice and clean and nice and fresh, because it will first of all go through this filter here. It originally goes through the pump filter, and then it goes through this filter, and it's constantly being circulated, the water, so it really does keep the water nice and clean. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll get some water in this, and I'll just show you how it works. Okay, so to fill your water fountain up, just simply remove the lid there. And you can see you have a max and min mark there. So I've just got under 1 litre here. So you can see how much this actually is going to hold. Okay, so I'm just going to put that in for now. And you can see here that I have my carbon filter has been soaking for 5 minutes. So that's nice and wet. And then that will just simply go into the filter housing here. So pop that open, this side up, and then you can just lock that closed and just get that in, and then just lock that closed, and then that's ready to go. So then you just put your fountain lid back on. So in terms of the wire comes out through this clip. So not only does this clip just hook on to the back of the tin here, the holder where the water is, but it leaves a little gap there for the wire to come out. So you do get a really good length wire on this one, really nice length, so you can position this where you like it, and it looks fantastic as well. The stainless steel is really high quality, and you get a really nice long lead there with a USB connector, USB-A connector on there. So you also get a plug for plugging in. So I'm here in the UK, so I have a UK plug there, and when that just simply plugs in, and then the USB slots into there like so. Okay, so this is where we're going to have our water fountain here, and this really nice stainless steel really does look fantastic. It really looks nice, but the main point of this is keeping the water clean. So you can see here, this was what we were using before. And we tried to raise it up off the floor to try and stop all the bits and pieces going in, like the little insects and flies. But you can see there's little bits and pieces already in there. And that's what this water fountain is all about, keeping the water clean and providing a lot of water over longer periods of time. So we just have ours here, like so. You can see the water level here on the glass, so we can keep an eye and make sure that it's staying topped up. And then we just have it plugged in here, so you get a really nice long lead with it. And I'm just going to turn it on so that you can see and also hear just how quiet this is. Okay, so you can see here that it's already filling up the tray. So my little dog, she drinks from the tray. She doesn't actually drink from the fountain, but I know cats I've seen using this will more likely drink from the fountain rather than just the tray. But it doesn't matter, there's 2 in 1. They've got a good supply of fresh water, which is constantly being filtered through that activated carbon filter, which is fantastic. Okay, so this water fountain, this pet water fountain, available for cats and dogs. It's available on Amazon and it comes highly recommended.